This is a quick video from me today. It's not one that I expected to be having to make today, but I received some news that did upset me, and I wanted to share it with you, and more importantly, share this GoFundMe page that I'm showing you here. It's in relation to a brilliant YouTuber who I've been subscribing to for a few months now, and a really great guy, knowledgeable and passionate about collecting records, Steve Carlson. Now, the last I'd heard from Steve a few days ago, he was worried about weather reports of extreme flash flooding at his home in Michigan in the US. And as you can see from this photo, his neighbourhood has been absolutely submerged. At that point, Steve was relatively hopeful that his basement, which is his record room, which is filled with his entire record collection and equipment and books and CDs and all sorts, he was hopeful that that wouldn't be affected. But unfortunately, after seeing an update on YouTube from Daryl at Off the Beaten Tracks, I came to realise that Steve has in fact been affected. His entire record collection has been damaged from this freak flood in his home. And I can't imagine how devastating that would be. Fortunately, I am happy to say that Steve and his wife and his cat are all safe and well, and that is the main thing. And certainly I know Steve's family and friends and many fans will be grateful of that Steve himself and his family and his beloved pet are all okay. But I can't imagine the sheer disappointment and tragedy of losing a record collection that Steve, as a collector for decades and decades, since before I was born certainly, the financial value of it is something I can't comprehend, but that is nothing even compared to the sentimental value of having just this collection that has just been totally ruined just by horrible freak flooding occurrence. It is just tragic. A friend of Steve's, I believe he is, Heath Starkamer, has organised this GoFundMe appeal just to get Steve back on his feet, because obviously insurance can take a while, and there's also other repairs because it is like the basement of his home that is damaged, and perhaps other parts as well. It gives you a bit of information here about what exactly happened in relation to Steve, certainly, but it's a tragic thing, even under normal circumstances, but certainly during these uncertain and unusual times that we're all living in, for this to happen at any point is horrible, but especially at the moment where everything is so difficult for anybody. But he's such a great guy, funny, engaging, entertaining, knowledgeable. I've had a few interactions with Steve over the past few months, and he's just a really approachable guy, and just certainly my favourite channel in the YouTube vinyl community. I just love watching his long Sunday morning shows, and the fact that there won't be any of those for the foreseeable future. As you can see, some of the damage here, it's absolutely heartbreaking. I can't imagine, I really can't. I just send Steve and his family so much love and my best wishes, and I'm so glad that they're okay. And if people watching this could either donate something, even if it's something really small, to this GoFundMe page, or if you can't do that, then, you know, just share this page over social media as much as you can, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. And I know that Steve and all his family and friends and his fans will be really grateful of that there are people out there, even on different continents, you know, hundreds or thousands of miles away, who are just showing Steve a lot of love and support at what must be a devastating time for him. I mean, it's looking at these pictures is just heartbreaking to me, and this is a guy I've never met. But I have watched his YouTube channel at least once a week for the past few months, and he's just an absolutely amazing YouTuber, and I'm just so sorry that this had happened. So that's going to be it from me. Just wanted to make this video just to let people be aware that a great guy in the YouTube vinyl community is going through a tough time. But if you feel that you can help him with a donation and or being able to share the GoFundMe page. If you can't donate, I totally understand. But if you can share this page around, I'm not going to leave my usual links in the description. All I will leave is a link to this GoFundMe page so that you can easily copy and paste it and put it on your social medias. And of course, you can click through to donate as well if you wish. But once again, lots of love to Steve and all of his family and friends and neighbours as well, because he's doubtless the only one who has suffered damage to his home in this Michigan flood. And that's going to be it from me. Please take a look at the link in the description, and I'll see you in my next video. See ya.